What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. I'm not gonna lie, I had nothing to film, so I thought I'd kind of show you guys the car, I guess. I've never really talked about the car itself and like in depth other than when I got the car, but yeah, this is my 2018 F80 M3 comp, as you guys have probably seen all over the internet. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, this is my individual Imola red F80 M3 comp. There's about 128 in the world in this color, and only 7 or 8 in this spec with the interior. So it's pretty rare. 2018 F80 M3 over speed cloth interior, and it is also a competition, so it has the buckets. Of course, I had to get the bucket seats. Carbon roof. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as the car itself. That's the whole point of this video. I'm just going to show you guys a whole build review of the car, every single mod we have on the car here. I'm not sure if I'm going to include price, but yeah, starting off with the front of the car. Obviously, you guys see we have the GT4 front lip. This is from SCL Performance, so shout out to them. Honestly, pretty much all the carbon on this car is from SCL Performance. I'm going to tag it right here, use my code. Yeah, we got the GT4 lip. I'll go to the engine bay after. I know you guys see the intakes, but we'll go to that after. We have, what else? Side skirts too from SCL Performance. You don't,
okay, sorry,
no,
sorry.
The shoes on the car, we got TE37s finished in diamond silver, I'm pretty sure it's called. Yeah, TE37s, diamond silver. I think the specs are 18 by 10.5 plus 22 offset, square. They came with these red decals, which is pretty cool. Obviously, it matches the paint on the car, so that's super sick. I have the Bridgestone Potenza RE71, I think, S, something like that. I don't know. 275/35 in the front, and then I have a 295/35 in the rear, which I need to change that because I want a fatter tire. This gap just bugs me a lot. I always talk about it, but yeah, the car is also lowered on H&R springs for now, because I do want to switch over to coilovers eventually, but I'm not gonna lie, bro, coilovers be hella expensive. Like, I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, but right now I'm not trying to drop like 2K on coilovers. I didn't even want to buy these wheels. I only bought them because I kind of got them for free. Like, I had 2 other sets of wheels. If you guys know, I had the Apexes on this car before. I had 2 sets of Apexes, and when I sold both of them, it's like what I got out of that is exactly what I paid for these, so it's kind of like I traded. But all right, getting to the rear of the car, I do have these frameless license plate mounts. I forgot what brand they're from or what the brand is called, but the homie Kevin gave them to me, so shout out KG. I did have a CS lip that goes up here, a carbon lip from SCL Performance as well, but I took it off just because the car's gonna get paint corrected soon, and I just kind of wanted to rock like the wingless look for a little bit, but that's gonna be going back on soon. I do also have the carbon fiber PSM style rear diffuser from SCL Performance, so shout out to them, along with Valvetronic. Well, it's not a Valvetronic, it's like a, I got it off Marketplace. Guy said it's not Alibaba, but I'm gonna just say it's an Alibaba Valvetronic replica, the same thing, so I can open and close the valves whenever I want, which is super clever. As much as I like having a loud car, I actually don't like driving it all the time when it's loud. For the most part, I'd say about 90% of the time I drive the car, I have the valves closed. I think that's pretty much it for the rear of, oh, you know what? I actually just paint matched my rear reflectors. So as you guys know, those are like kind of, well, they're reflectors, so they shine in the light, and honestly, it just looks way better paint matched. So I paint matched them, and now they look a lot better. I also just got my roof resprayed. Shout out to homie Ricky. When I bought the car, I had a fat hole like this big on the roof, like a spot this big of when the epoxy like peeled up, and that always bugged me, but I was always so lazy to fix it. But I had to fix it because I haven't even announced it yet. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet, but something pretty big, exciting news. So pretty much I had to make sure that the car is perfect, and I'm still working on a lot of things to get it there for September. I'll give you guys that hint. I forgot to mention this earlier, but the bumper reflectors, because these were a bright orange, so these were the biggest eyesore, and I hated that, so I finally paint matched those along with these. I had these carbon when I bought the car, but I traded them for some black ones. I don't even know why I did that, but I traded them for some black ones, and so I finally painted these to match the car. They were wrapped for a little bit, but it always bugged me that they were wrapped, so I went ahead and painted them, and it came out great. And then as far as my interior, like I said, cloth buckets. I think this is probably one of the best interiors other than like opal white. I'd say they're both my two favorites, but this, you just can't go wrong. CS steering wheel, and I believe that is the M Performance shift knob cover, whatever. It's Alcantara also. So I got that, this, and I think that's pretty much it for the interior. Obviously, it came with all the carbon fiber all over the dash and everything. I replaced these red M1 and M2 buttons and the start button. But that's pretty much it for the inside of the car and the outside. As far as for the engine, I don't really have that much stuff done to it. I just have, as you guys can obviously see, in the front I have the front mount intakes. I'm not going to show the brand just because no free brand deals around here. But yeah, and then also I'm not just really not the biggest fan of this company. I'm not gonna lie, I just got a crazy deal on Marketplace, so I couldn't say no. Eventually I do want to get the Arcade Tunes front mount intakes, though that design is a lot better, but that'll be for another day. They do sound super crazy though, especially when I have the valves closed. All you can hear is just straight turbo noise, and honestly they're stupid loud. But yeah, so I have the intakes. I do also have these charge pipes over here. They are titanium, shout out to homie Mark. But I did wrap them in that kind of like exhaust wrap, just because I'm not the biggest fan of the purple and blue and yellow titanium, how it changes colors and stuff like that. I do also have the crank hub done on this car. Again, I'm not going to shout out the company who redid it just because for other reasons. If you're my homie, you know exactly why. But yeah, I think for the engine bay, I think my only other goal, all I want to do to the engine bay is I want to get this in carbon. The little beauty cover. I do want to get a charge cooler, an upgraded one, and then just because these end up leaking coolant into your engine, I think, and then obviously, you know, that's not good. And then I do want to get the full Downstar engine bay kit. But yeah, for now, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, it is also tuned. It does have a crazy boom tune from Gintani. If you guys have seen it, if you guys have heard it, you guys know this thing is freaking loud and it shoots flames like crazy big ass flames. But yeah, if you guys have seen it, if you guys have heard it in person, it's really loud. It shoots a big fireball. I know it's not good for the engine. I know Head's probably watching this video. He's told me a million times to take the tune off, but it's so sick, bro. I cannot lie, especially like when I'm on the freeway and it's like in a tunnel and it just, bro, it sounds like the world's about to end, bro. It's crazy. It sounds like a bomb. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention is that it may or may not have catless downpipes. I'm just gonna say that it does, but it might not. So yeah, right now I think it's currently making about like 600 horsepower. So it is pretty quick. I think my end goal for this car would be like 750. I always said that once getting an F80, I think my goal was like 750. So I probably have to do like upgraded turbos on this thing in order to do that. But again, that's going to be like later in the car. I'm barely going to come up on a year with the car. So maybe for next year, I'll probably end up doing some upgraded turbos and then push a little bit more power. But honestly, for right now, I think it's pretty quick. I feel like people underestimate all the time, especially because of like social media and TikTok, that like your car has to be 1,000 horsepower or else it's not fast. But the truth is, bro, 600 horsepower is pretty fast, bro. I've only lost to a few cars on the track, on the racetrack. Yeah, but for sure on the street, it's definitely wiping out like 90% of the stuff that's on the street, especially because it's also so lightweight. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think there's any more stuff. There might be. I don't have a list with me, but I mean, the car has gone through a few changes already. It's had different wheels, different lifts, different diffuser, and different exhaust too. But this is just the way it sits right now. Yeah, like I said, I'm coming up on a year on owning the car, and to be honest, all I can say is that it's literally the best car. It's the best M3 overall. Obviously, all the M3s are pretty different in their own way. They're all great in their own way. I've had 3 E46 M3s, my E92 M3, and now my F80 M3.
What was that?
But yeah, I can confidently say that the whole overall like rounded car, this is the best car. It's everything I thought it would be for sure. As far as like, obviously it looks great, it's fast, it has the technology, it's comfortable, you know, it's just everything. I think it's the best M car but for sure the worst sounding one. That's why I drive with my valves closed all the time. But yeah, it's pretty much been a whole recap of what we have for the M3. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Other than turbos, I don't know what I want to do next. Oh, I'm tripping. I do know. The GTS hood also. I really do want to do the GTS hood because like Heda has it, and if you guys know, his car looks freaking sick. It just changes the whole front end of the car. It just looks way better. Like, I don't know. I might get these in carbon too, but I'm not too sure. I might get these and the side markers in carbon, but I'm still debating that. But yeah, we'll see what else I end up doing to the car. Yeah, next video, I have some crazy news. I'm super excited, honestly. It honestly feels like not real. But for next video, I do have some news for you guys. I'm finally gonna tell you guys. I'm super, super excited to tell you guys. It's definitely kind of like, I don't want to say a dream come true, but definitely a cool little accomplishment. From a year ago, I didn't think that I would even have this car, let alone do what I'm gonna do with this car. So yeah, I'm super excited. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm not sure if it's a long one or a short one, but yeah, I'm gonna try my best to be. I know I've probably said this in the last like 5 videos. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active. I am actually a little bit more active on Instagram and on TikTok. I post a lot of reels on TikTok and stuff like that. But yeah, so follow me on TikTok, on Instagram right here. It's the same thing as my YouTube, EFRNSPEC. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe we'll do a little update in the next 6 months. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.